bro?
Yeah. What's up?
It's all good, G.
Away.
And when we are outside today in Fairtrue, we at Kaffir today.
Yeah.
And it's the XYZ Podcast.
We are back. Yeah.
Yo, I'm fine.
Yeah, man.
But says you know it. Especially when we talk about Berklee, he fucked up. So it is what it is. But fit. I have this paper with me today, Mfana. We are there like the professional in Yana.
I can't see shit in fact.
In fact, you're Alaska professor.
I Professor Zeus.
But it is, in fact, it is what it is.
Yeah,
we
man.
We have a guest today. Since you guys have been asking who a guest on the XYZ Podcast. So, I guess, but right now we're gonna talk about some things we personally have an issue with, and a lot of artists have a lot of issues with, because it's like on December and a lot of us perform, we want to have connections, network and all that, but we can't do that, especially if the goalkeeper, they're goalkeeping us. So I'm fair to I feel like since and we are around people that sunshine in sharp man. So December, so we're gonna have performances in Fairtrue.
A lot of them.
And they're gonna happen, and some of us are gonna buku, some of us are gonna buku, so those type of things in Fairtrue draw affect. What do you think about like the situations that we face here? And I know a lot of you guys face the same type of issues.
Oh, in fact,
yeah, can you go the color again, but
when I talk about myself, how can I now performing Jack? Not in generally talking about December and all that. In general, when you talk about performances, your performances really to like a Thato, especially as being artists, it's a Berklee. I see a lot of people who get body bookings for performing all day when it comes to us. Not knowing go gig, sincerely money or but we are not getting their recognition. We deserve actually, like we deserve it. Like get a recognition or go back. So,
and I was like,
maybe it's one of the advantages of working. Body bookings and all that. It's hard in fact to
maybe tricks you are too ramen.
Man.
Tricks are all too phone lessons. Yeah, let's see, guys. 100K. 100K. For I fell 100K.
I know that working. It won't be like if book me for free, I will be okay with it. Sometimes I'm like we something and all that, but I will be like grateful if I can get the fella like boma booking or boma blow more like perform, even though they will never pay me like much helping I will go and perform.
I am fan about actually thing. Like 25,000 guy.
Isn't I didn't like the color fast. Starting from the bottom until we get there.
Color fats. I go near color fats. Yeah, man, and color fats. No, can't you be a podcast? Maybe like you on a boost.
It's hard in fact to like I will especially December so. So just imagine being an artist, you would be Sahara and say, ayo Zeus, ayo Drix, Nick's performance in Yana Dololo, Buma go and perform all day.
Put our whole planet artist in a Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson.
Tyson on a complain, dog, on his video.
Yeah.
I have 20k subscribers. I'm like, whoa, dog. Yo, this guy. And I kinda know when he's talking to his audience, Banto, by YouTube, he's like, "Yo, these people understand me. One time, Mara, they're not from here, dog.
Yeah,
like people who are from his town. In fact, he's not even his. Like as a town, the way Abuanga thing is like rural area, dog." He's like, no, fit. You can have 20k. They're already there. And I was like, my nigga, I felt like his points were valid in fact. Because I'm 20k, so like, the bookings are now charge about my 2k. And he's supposed to have like more.
Yeah, serious. It hurts, especially like seeing people like on Spotify all that, like listening to your music or viewing it. Like I'm veto. How's an even playing everyone like listening to your music. I'm going, guys. Guys, I want to book you guys somewhere. Like I can't remember performing all that. Like it's very hard. No one like wants to be like, guys, go but no Zeus. I heard you. You were tricks. So how about we sit down and talk and you guys come and perform, or me be your manager come home and like get you my gigs or all that. Like
Mara, you know what I like? The fact that even though all that it's a hard and like everything is happening in that sense.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're not demotivated. In fact, we're motivated to create a lot of content. We're motivated to do a lot of stuff. Even though we're not doing as well as Wabo, but as long as that motivation now. Nah, you know what? Even though we're not getting that booking, even though we're not getting this, these people are not seeing this. Radio station, okay, it's cool, fine. And I'm not even talking about let's say or whatever. Like your local radio station.
Our own local radio station.
We send the lady music we saying. But no, you have to like we clean, okay, clean.
Yeah.
We clean. But okay, no, I have to tolerate totally sharp or spend like 3 months chasing after them. Okay, sharp. On it in about ring. Okay, we clean the shop. Did you register it? Motherfucker, why you talk? Spotify. Why get register? Okay, sharp. Register real. Don't worry, dog. We're gonna play you. Play you.
What's the one as the one that hurts me the most things are go to our own local videos, like the people who go in there, the presenters of them, like and all that, like some of them those niggas.
Yeah.
And those niggas who told you how about born. Be like, I'm going to send this and this and that. Fuck, we don't go send this and this and that. Even though I don't send it. So it's about tobacco fellas do they send them more?
But I'm just a Drigo send this way.
Having just fella like dude, they do like this nigga some salababa that person like yo, but I want you to Hasana
house in the music. Okay,
fair to like
Drigo send
like
Beyonce send
dude come
Rihanna
send it. Like ka ska o thotse dead music wa bona lo bona o tenda
lo wa gona o teng hona ona platform tseno tsontso ya o tsona o batlana le music
mzala ke yona vela nto ngwe nka batanyo like yo dude having niggas say betla ba mina we want to support you like send us this and this and that good these niggas never send you music wa bona o so go drink ya tshware my man. You know what?
Hey yo, it's Dizzy Drake. Hey yo, I know it's the city of fam, but you know, play my shit. No, nigga.
I maybe I said it ways in fact. I read it over they say I had the music about Sotho too much, dude.
Okay, cool. Man, the last thing was like, oh, Nana.
But yeah.
What's your name? Oh, Nana, again, to get Sotho.
Oh, bro.
Hey.
I said I'm bigger for any other radio stations now. My fella can make good.
It is what it is.
Yeah, like, it is.
How now we want to do it again? We're not offended. We're offended by those type of things, Wabo.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You guys don't come home. Interview. You guys are doing well, and you don't want to come back home and promise community.
Yeah.
But you guys,
the ones who go in
gatekeeping, but you know what? It's cool. We face December, you know, as creatives, spanner all around, like throughout from January up until December.
Yeah.
But then, recording session high sharp or high sharp, just because now, say for instance, Opla Taverne.
Sure. Yeah.
How na acoustic treatment, how na le a buffet shop. Or color session now you're trying to record, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this and that. Boo, 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 boo. Do Karaga next door. Do.
Yeah.
Now you there like, ish, let me wait an hour at least. Hour? December. Even you trying to do something, gara. Halabakuta bujwang fresh.
Yeah,
fresh. So it's like, especially with that, like, a chance, why I tell you.
Yeah.
But then it is what it is, because the session is until like December. They're not actually good. I don't know it's anything. All you can do is just wait like your ideas down, and then when and just do your recording sessions.
I'm a better for me. I don't want us like blame for December and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, December we know go get it's a hala. I don't want to lie, but whatever Zena, you will be like, you know what? Let me wake up and create about my music.
Yeah.
Out of the blue house, Bizena one and I had in a school look up by it. If you ever want, like, dude, you know, I'm going to go to so what? Like, what is happening?
I know it's a
like a working like each and every month. It's not like I will look about December, but especially at December, we know like we hate but we face that kind of things like each and every month, day, night. Like December out of the blue, Mama gonna go to this
whole time.
All like
neighbor community.
Yeah.
Him and the ANC. Next door. I'm not going to you are a recording artist. How is that anything, bro? That is the most painful thing.
But those kind of things, like in fact, how can us like really handle and all that? Like Jamlo is saying as an artist, how about so I'm very when I want to do something, but so what can you do? Like when does all this go this step and all that?
What's that sometimes do you record at night or what? And I'm like, nah, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm just patient, bro. Like I've been patient the whole time, in fact. Like it's just waiting for the right moment. Sometimes and then there's like quietness and stillness you need to make a good song. So you just make sure at that time you work as fast as possible. With those things, but then being like, sometimes you might have an idea, a good song. Just record it on your phone. Just record it somewhere. If you know the melody, this might be good. Record it on your phone. Record it somewhere. Keep it there. A video idea. Make a video until you get the right time. You shoot it and do your work. Rather than being like, okay, I can't do it. Because now I don't have the equipment and all that, blah, blah, blah. No. Wait for the right moment. Be patient, and then when the right time comes,
because we can't dwell on cooking. Mama wins a lot.
It will always happen.
Yeah, because every time, even if we dwell on that, you will never do anything.
Never.
You're gonna be stuck up. We're going to working. So we are not alone.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
So you don't have to dwell on that. Shit happens.
It is what it is, what I can say is that we appreciate the work that we can do. And it is what it is, So I think it's time our guests. So
Okay. I hear voices in my head.
Let me just agree.
Fuck. What have I done lately?
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done lately? What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done lately? What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done lately? What have I done?
All right. Morning, afternoon.
Yeah, sunburn. Irie, man. Good.
Anyway, welcome to the XYZ Podcast.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah.
This is Afua, the guitar player.
Yeah.
Are you only a guitar player, or you sing, or
I'm a guitar player. I'm also a writer. I'm a playwright. I'm a poet as well. And I do theater. Yeah.
So you act?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I had my first attempt this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's share it, guys. Let's share it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Tell everybody about yourself. Everything. Like, I know you just said that.
Yeah.
But tell them everything. Like,
about who Afua
even your
is.
first crush at school day. Say hello.
Okay, I'm Afua, man.
Okay.
So I gave myself that name, right? It's a name from Ghana. It's Tui, which means that I'm a Friday born. So Afua means that I'm a Friday born. And Nubiana came about because there used to be this country called Nubia, a place of gold. So I'd like to think of myself as Friday gold. So Afua, yeah. So for every day of the week, there's a name assigned according to the Akan people of Ghana. Even for you, you can just research on which day you were born. You have a Ghana name. Yeah, you have a name.
Okay.
So Afua is an artist, right? She's a guitarist. She's a poet. She loves creating. I'm a creator. I find myself more happy where I'm in a space of just creating. It's a therapeutic, cathartic moment for me. It makes me feel alive. Started writing poetry in grade 6. My first poem was about, it was called Homeless, Hopeless. Yeah.
You remember?
I remember.
Okay.
And I actually got the inspiration from Lebohang Mashile. There was this show on SABC1 called Latitude. I don't know if you guys still remember it.
remember.
And I was looking at Lebo Mashile and I'm like, I'm so in love with the way that this woman is expressing herself through words, you know. And I'm like, you know, I wanted to express myself, you know.
Yeah.
So that's when I fell in love with like writing and poetry. That's when my journey of being an artist started in grade 6. In grade 6. Yeah. And as the years went by,
Started picking up
the guitar. Funny story, actually. I got in university and I studied teaching, right? I was doing Bachelor of Education.
Yeah. Oh, you're a teacher,
Mizo.
No, not a.
Yeah.
Mizo.
Me.
Okay, let's hear
I
it.
dropped out
Okay.
because I felt like it was not for me. I was always depressed, you know.
Yeah.
And then from that depression, that's when I started picking up the guitar.
So like all of this, like when did it start? Like your inspiration and all that. So I just wanted to know like this whole thing, like for you, like you're playing guitar, you being a poet, you writing and all that, like where did it start? Like that time when we were choosing, you know what, I want to do this. And, like I want to know like
It was more of something compelling me to do. Like there was a spirit driving me to do. To do music and to be within the arts because I'm a storyteller, you know. So with regards to the guitar, the funny story is that I was walking through the mall, passing by Cash Crusaders. And then I was
I know that so. I know how it feels.
So ke bona katara ke oda ke nylon string ke acoustic. I was supposed to buy a phone on that day and I was like, you know what, let me actually buy that instead of buying a phone.
Okay, that's nice.
Nice story.
And then I got in Cash Crusaders, got the guitar. A week went by. I didn't know what to do with it. And then I went on YouTube. You know, the first song that I learned to play on guitar was Bob Marley's Redemption song. I researched everything, every chord. Okay, this is how you hold a G major. This is how you hold an E minor. You know, I learned the chords. And after that, because I love jazz, I got into jazz. And ever since from that day, it's, you know. Love it.
It's been love at first sight.
Love at first sight,
And what about like performances? How many performances do you think you have done? Not locally, but everywhere.
Everywhere.
Because a lot of people know that you've been performing. But let's, from your experiences, which are the best performances that you have done? Which ones are like, why did I do that?
I've had quite a lot of, why did I do that? But it's within that process that you grow and you get to, you know, to elevate. The best ones that I've had, I have to say, here at Kaffirs, at Azanian Kaffir. Those were the best. Those were the best.
The
ones.
nights. And like your journey, Joe. Like right now, we're gonna talk about the Berklee stuff. But like right now, as an artist, how far do you think you are as an artist? Like artistically, like how far do you think you are? As in like, how can I measure beginner, intermediate, all that, expert, PhD, double PhD, triple PhD. Wow. Like where do you place yourself? Like, do you still feel like you still have more to learn?
I mean, one thing that I've learned from the grades is that you never stop learning. You are always a beginner. That's
So you feel like a beginner every day?
No, not like I'm a beginner, but like there's always something new to learn. Always, until you go to the grave. There's this guitarist, I forgot his name. He was like, there is always something new that you're learning until you go to your grave. One of my favorite African writers, her name is Chimamanda Adichie Ngozi. She always says that I'm a perpetual student of life. Even within the arts, within this craft, you know, I'd like to believe that I'm a perpetual student, you know. The learning never stops, you know. The more you learn, the more you elevate. So I wouldn't like to rate myself.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
All right, you don't want to rate yourself.
I don't do that.
You see, now that is hard. Like for now, I feel like I'm always like beginning. Like every day when I try and make music or anything, I always feel like which sound should I start with? Like I guess music when I start like making a song.
Sure.
I'm always there like Hanandre. So it's like I'm always feeling like a beginner every day. Even though when people look at me, they're like,
sure.
I still feel like first day of school. I need to do this and I need to do that.
Because every day, like you are learning something new.
True.
The more learning something new, that means every day, like you do in everything that you do all day. So yeah, that's why I believe I'm okay. Every day, come on, you learn it.
Word.
You're not like, okay, I know this. That means okay.
Sure.
That's why I feel like, when you say, you know, you can like rate yourself like somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I've seen your shows, Joe. I've seen how you play. And if I were to rate you, you know your stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, when we
Humble
sit
me.
there, now when we sit there and we are watching and we are there like, if only, because I was lazy. I also had a guitar and I was lazy to learn how to do that. So
play.
you inspired me to say like, I wish I had that type of patience.
To spend time.
Everything. But for me, I would say you're an amazing player and keep going. The future is so bright, Wabo. Even now, like, I want to bright as well. Like, boom. But I love your sets, and
Oh, tissue, please. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Abo, we have seen your work and your work is beautiful and all that. Like Pela one no sense only some photo I that's like wow. Going forward and all that, like I wanna know what is your hopes like about like what do you hope like to achieve like going forward and all
Going forward.
Yeah. I wanna know that.
I just really want to be consumed within the music and arts.
Yeah.
That's what I want to. Like, I want to create. I want to explore sound. Also.
Greminyana.
Yeah.
Grammy.
Greminyana. No.
You don't want Grammys? You don't want an award next? You're the first. Okay.
No. Like, for me, music, man. Like.
Okay, BT here.
Maybe.
Okay, Sama hair. Sama hair.
Hey guys. Hi. Now my purpose for creating music, ne?
Yep.
I believe that as artists, like for me, my personal belief is that we are here to heal.
Okay.
We are here to communicate a message that's bigger than us. We are. Thandiswa Mazwai always says that she's a conduit, you know. So, Lena, I'd like to believe that we are conduits, you know, for spreading a message to the masses, you know. Individually, that's what I believe in. I also want to go into sonic healing, you know.
Okay.
Let me tell you guys a story, ne?
Okay.
The normal music that we do is in the tuning of 440 megahertz, right?
Yeah.
So there's this...
The fact that you know that,
Wow, good.
Okay, continue.
Right. So there's this thing called the solfeggio frequencies.
Yeah.
It's about how frequency can can literally heal you, right? There's different kinds of frequencies, right? I forgot them now, but then there's like 6 or 9. They are not in the normal tuning of 440, the music that we hear on radio. This kind of frequencies, it's healing. It can repair your DNA. It can heal. It can help with anxiety, depression. I normally listen to that type of music, right? It's So
like one of those 1 hour, but it's just that type of
that relaxing
sound.
music that you see more YouTube. They go ding,
the whole time, and you just there like that's good.
So I really want to get into that as well, and I want to play some indigenous African music. I mean instruments. I want to play some instruments. Yeah. I want to go into indigenous music. I want to play indigenous African instruments because they have healing properties, That's where I want to go,
Okay.
Sonic healing, music therapy, I want to merge it with my jazz a bit. It's about exploring. It's about exploring.
So like answer my mates and all that, like in Tobuanga, they're talking about instruments and all that. So for me, I want to know actually what do you really, really love? You love like making music, like bobine and all that, or you just like focusing on being part of in instruments and all that,
Where does my passion lie?
Yeah.
Like if somebody were to put a gun to your head, God forbid.
Deep
say,
and
do you want to do like sonics and all that?
Yeah.
And just stick to that and try and heal people?
Yeah.
Or do you want to like merge? Or it's
like you're asking me which one is my favorite baby, and I love them all. You want me to choose who's my favorite baby, but then I'd have to say, in as much as I want to go into Sonic, but I'd have to say the love of my life lies in jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz is the truth.
Jazz. Have you seen a movie called Whiplash?
Yes. It's insane.
You know what I love about that movie?
Yeah.
Where he asked him like, were you dragging or were you rushing? And the guy was like, he didn't know him. He was like, I'm not. Were you dragging or were you rushing?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I was rushing. Oh, so you do know the difference?
Yeah.
Because when somebody is not like a musician or they don't understand what the guy was so angry about, they're like, how got this in you? But when you understand tempo and being on key and rhythm, you understand that is like, he has to be on his time. Because when he does this, he has to know, okay, I have to change with my snare and everything. I was like, this movie. And so many people don't understand.
They don't.
People see a bad teacher. They see, why my teacher got off or so. But what I liked about what he said on that movie was, he was like, these days, musicians accept the, good job. That was a nice track. Good job. Like they accept the normal compliments that we get. Like if somebody came to me and said, like Focus, it was a good job. You did a good job. Sure. I know I could have done like so many things on Bible. Even like not even with mastering and all that, like the mixing of it and how everything is placed around the sound, around my voice and everything. I know I could have done even more, but nobody was there to push me to that level. So that's why this guy was like, I'm pushing you to become the greatest drummer in jazz. Not just, he's a mediocre.
You know what also that does, it forces you to find the voice within yourself.
To be greater.
Yes.
So I was like, that is the only thing that I was like, not the only thing, but that is the greatest only thing I could say. This movie had that message in it. And even if I don't like the movie, I don't like the teacher, I don't take that message. Take that message home. Because that's the only thing. Even if how musician, even if you're just a painter.
Yeah.
Don't just be painting there like I'm a painter.
Yeah.
No, try and level up.
Yeah.
What's it called? Picasso and say.
Yeah.
Why you tell?
Yeah.
Why you tell?
Now that you guys know Basquiat, right?
Yeah, Basquiat.
Jean-Michel Basquiat. He's one of my favorite.
Basquiat.
You know what Basquiat did, ne? In as much as he was amazing and all of that, he studied.
Yeah.
He studied the people who came before him. He had 2 books. One was for sourcing, and the other one was for symbolisms, for symbols.
Yeah, symbols. Like he had,
he
even
studied those.
That symbol.
Yeah.
Men dies.
That's the time when he was prophesying his death.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
there was this time when he was supposed to meet this a painter, his favorite painter, the white guy.
Andy Warhol. Oh my God.
And then he went to his house.
Yeah.
Came back with the painting, and it was still wet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I was
He's faster than me.
He's faster than me.
Yeah.
No, like his work will live forever, because it's 2024 now.
Yeah.
And we are talking about somebody Africa is in like the 80s in Ghana, so it's crazy.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yo.
And that means he's a living legend.
He is.
Living.
Yeah.
Living.
Yeah.
Not the legend.
But you see what he did there. But see what he did there. He's living.
Yeah.
You know, his work is still alive. He lives through his work.
Us.
Yes.
That's nice. Yeah, but it's the other thing in Ikbatla is like the Berklee thing.
Yeah.
Like 2 things I wanna ask is one, US educational system versus like our educational system. So why go for like Berklee, whereas you can like come here to us?
Yeah. Well, I studied at Central Johannesburg College of Arts and Music from 2020 to 2021. Beautiful music, beautiful, lovely. It served as the foundation for me to want to grow more.
Yeah.
And through meeting the people, like experiencing all of that, it propelled me to say, okay,
I need to further this.
Yeah. Well, before I went to CJC, I actually wanted to go to Berklee, right? Before I went there. So Berklee has always been on my list.
All right.
I
need to go.
One day so it's one of my dream music school to attend, you know.
Oh, so that means you didn't hesitate when you just
I didn't hesitate.
I want to go there.
I want to go to Berklee.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It would be a dream come true, man, for me to just once I get in,
study there,
finish, inshallah.
So like say for instance you spend your first day, you spend your first night, you spend everything there. What are the things you're looking forward to seeing? What are the first things like? I'm landing now, guys. Getting to all this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Now I'm here.
You know what I'm looking forward to most is the network.
Yeah.
The network and learning, because it's such a melting pot. It has these incredible students, incredible lecturers. The most thing that I want to do is networking with the right people. If you play better than me 10 times, I want you here. You know? Yeah.
Ah, that's nice.
It's the network and learning. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like, I wanna see Beyonce first.
No.
Then if possible, I wanna see Jay-Z.
No.
Go to some P. Diddy's parties.
So after all of this, which artist artists like Uko Batla, you know what?
Yeah.
Now I've learned, I've experienced a lot of things. This is the most person that I want to work with. And I want to know who's that person and all this.
I would like, oh God, inshallah, I would like to work with Nduduzo Makhathini.
Okay. Why? I want to know that. Like, yeah.
I hope it happens. Because one reaction, deep.
I would really like to do something with Nduduzo Makatini. I would Nduduzo Makatini, Herbie Tswaedi, George Benson, you know, probably Esperanza. I don't know if it happens, God. Yeah, but yo,
the list is long.
It's long. Yo, I would really like to work with those people. Yeah.
And then, like right now, I'm gonna give you like an opportunity to like tell people.
Yeah.
Because we just talking, talking simple. But now I want you to give like the people your side, your ambition. Why do you need what you need? What is it that you need? And how they can like support you and give you all that you need so that you can go to Berklee.
Yeah.
But for me, before you answer it, because you need to keep on getting and all that. I just want to know like your goals, like after all of this, like your goals and what are the things that you want to reach and all that?
You know what? I'd really like to start a music school here at home, a conservatory.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. I want to start a music school here, start them young, you know, because like now we never had those opportunities of going into music. So I would really love to give back to the community. If you see that Ngwanahao gravitates towards the arts, towards music, you know, they can come. You know, we nurture them because I got in music when I was like, you know, an adult and stuff and old and whatnot.
We weren't gonna get to him.
So I would really like to start a music school here at home in Bethlehem.
Are you gonna make it free? Because
man,
we love free shit.
We love free shit, but you know, we'll see.
Schools are expensive, so
no, it's gonna be affordable. It's gonna be accessible. I would really like it to be accessible to, you know, township people, township kids, you know. Yeah.
And musically, like, what are your goals for that? Like, what? Because I know you said like Remus is born and all that.
Yeah.
But musically, what do you like to achieve? What would you like? Say, okay, now my music is like, it's doing its job. Right? Like if you say, it has done this.
You know, there's something that one of my musician friends always say is that even within the crowd of people who are listening to you, but as long as, even if they do not listen, but there's always when the message reaches that person that it reaches. So I would like to say, as long as it keeps reaching that person that it's supposed to reach, I'm happy.
You heard it first here.
Am I being too philosophical? I'm not being realistic.
But those are good goals.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't say I would have thought of a school for music, but that is a good goal.
Yeah.
So talk to the people.
About Berklee.
Okay. What happened? What's going on?
Okay, so I auditioned with Berklee in August, right? Okay. I did the audition process. It was very hectic. I worked hard for it. I worked really hard for the audition, right? And then I got my acceptance letter around September.
Okay.
I cried. Yeah. And then now the thing is, the tuition is very costly with Berklee. They did give me a scholarship, Mara, it's still not enough. It's around $8,000, which is like $148,000. Because Berklee is very costly, guys. What I'm really asking the masses, the people out there, is like, please, if you can contribute any amount. I have a crowdfunding, GoFund campaign. You can go on my socials. On Facebook, it's Afua Nubiana. You'll be able to see the link. And if you can contribute anything, please, any amount counts, and it will go a long way. I also have my banking details right up there. Any Samaritan out there who wants to contribute, please do. I was supposed to start in January 2025, but then I got my admission deferred to May so that I could raise enough funding. I'm trying to raise around 500,000 because the tuition is so crazy, you know, but then hopefully, we finna get there, man. We finna,
Yeah, and the link is gonna be on the description
Yeah.
down below.
Down below.
So
yes,
you guys will see that the link will be up there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Have you said everything that you need to say to
Yeah.
them? Because
The people.
you need
to the
to
people.
tell them everything.
I love you guys, and please go on my Facebook. If you have something, Yana, please contribute. And I love you. Keep on listening to music. Let it heal you. We also have a show coming on the 28th of December here at Azanian Kaffir. We would really appreciate your support. We would really appreciate your presence. It's going to be kind of like a fundraiser. There's also going to be more fundraisers next year, early next year. So please come and support.
Right.
Yeah.
Partly.
Yes.
So but you go fella, they're gonna get everything that you have.
Yeah.
Descriptioning and everything. We'll make sure of that.
Yes.
But I wanna ask this because I think I've never asked this question ever.
Yeah.
On our podcast.
Yeah.
100 years from now, 100 years from now, somebody I search on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And they're gonna find this video.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe, who knows what.
Yes.
What would you like to say to that one person?
Oh, to that one person 100 years from now.
Yeah.
I would like to say to you, stay rooted. Stay rooted. Just remember who you are. Don't forget to always walk in your purpose, There's so much happening in the world, I don't know from 100 years from now what's going to be happening, but just remember who you are and to forever walk in your purpose and to remember your truth. Yeah, to remember that you have a map in this life and you need to follow the directions. Obviously there's going to be hurdles somewhere along the way, but you know where you're headed. Stay strong. Yeah. Or probably that time, we would be having flying cars or whatever, Yeah.
I like the fact that you mentioned that because next year, let's say, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I think it's part 2.
Yeah.
And they have flying cars like 2015.
Yeah.
And everybody shoot like the 80s.
Yeah.
So now they thought we would have flying cars.
Yeah.
There's a Nike 8 Commander. So yeah, I don't know about it because I think we're slow.
I think I would really love to witness a future that's like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like sci-fi, trains flying in the air,
in Back to the Future, that movie.
Yeah, I remember
that's what's
it.
happening.
Yeah.
The first scene is like them flying.
Yeah.
And a traffic UD.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
People would probably be teleporting at that time. Yeah.
Hey, Joe. Don't worry, I'll be there in 5 seconds. Let me teleport.
You're there.
But I enjoyed your space.
I enjoyed the interview, guys. It was beautiful, lovely. Thank you, guys. In French, we say merci beaucoup. Thank you, Aspong, Togoze, guys.
Yeah, and I'm gonna search for my name. I don't know. Okay.
I didn't do that.
I want to know my Ghana name.
You should, guys.
Maybe tomorrow you'll see
Chinchiles
now.
Mama.
Zeus.
Yeah. Mama.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
From us, from Afua.
Yeah.
From Tricks. From the XYZ Podcast. From 99. It is.
Peace.
See you next time.
Namaste.